What is the kindest act you have ever seen done, either by you or by another person?
I have an answer for that.
Okay. Okay.
So I think kinds of acts of kindness could be very small or very big.
Okay.
Could be private or could be public.
Mm-hmm.
And one that I saw recently that touched me, it really moved me and moved many people,
Mm-hmm.
is when Pope Francis embraced and kissed the man who was deformed,
Mm-hmm.
that has this, is being deformed and has several tumors in his head.
Yes.
And it was just, still when I see it and I see this man just burying his face in the chest of Pope Francis, I think it's just so overwhelming.
Yeah.
And it's just one embrace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
Just one embrace. I know it was a very public event, but it's just one embrace.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just opening the door for someone, holding the elevator door.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So.
Okay. I don't know if I can think of just one thing, but in high school I was in a program called Best Buddies, which was where we showed support for students with intellectual disabilities and tried to have friendships between the quote-unquote normal students in the regular classes and then special education students, and to bridge that gap so that there's no definition that says one person is normal, one student is in special classes, so that all friendships are inclusive and you can form connections with anyone. And I think I saw so many small kindnesses there when people would finally start to understand that the way that you speak to someone matters, the way that you talk about them to your friends matters. And when I started as a freshman, the group was sort of, met with some hesitation. People were like, oh, I don't really know if I'm comfortable with that. I don't know if I'm comfortable meeting these students. And then by senior year, the group had grown. We had a huge group of students, and it was so natural. Friendships were starting to be something that you could just reach out to someone without feeling like you needed that program to mediate your friendship. And we had a celebration at the end of every year, and the senior year celebration was so fun. It's just so many people came, and people were so excited about it. And we had like paparazzi. We had student photographers that came and took pictures and posted them on social media. And so while that was kind of more of an act of everybody just showing small kindnesses to one another, it just made me feel like there's a lot of hope that if people start to learn how to treat one another, and then in doing that learn that they're actually amazing people that they can connect with, that has such a good ripple effect. So just seeing that kind of multiply over 4 years made me feel very hopeful for the people in that group and in our generation in general, that there's the potential for people to kind of break down the barriers that exist now and get a little deeper. So I loved that whole experience.
Just for one act of simple kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And many acts really put together.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.